Hey everyone, I'm Sean. Welcome to our very first episode of Adventuring Spiders. We're in Hawaii. So this is the view from our balcony in our room at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. We are in Diamond Tower. There's a number of towers in this complex. Right in front of me there is Rainbow Tower. There's also Kalia Tower over here, and there's a few others actually. So quite a few different towers here that have rooms in them, and all of that surrounding a facility with several pools, multiple restaurants, and a couple of bars, and a wedding chapel. Pretty amazing place. So this is a view of some of the grounds here at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. This is some more of the grounds here at the Hilton Hawaiian Village, with one of the pools in the background. Is the beach at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. And looking back into the complex. This is the beach swimming area at the Hilton Hawaiian. There is a small reef that might be visible just offshore. There are some fish there, so for snorkeling, particularly for beginner snorkelers, it is a good place to see some fish. Shot some brief video of that as well, and there's also a jetty out there that people use for fishing, so nice little spot. This is the wedding chapel at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. Pretty impressive. So, for anyone looking to get married in Hawaii, this is a beautiful facility. Lots of shopping here at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. Lots of places to spend your money, and you can spend a lot of it. This is a strip mall area just across the street from the Hilton Hawaiian Village, actually right adjacent to the complex. Again, more shopping and a couple of restaurants. So, good place to grab a quick bite to eat. Most of it's fast food type restaurants, and an ABC store, which is very common. Just a quick shot of some banyan trees. Very interesting growth patterns. Pretty common all over the island. This is the entrance area to the Hilton Hawaiian Village, with statue of some hula dancers and a couple of the towers in the complex. Situated along one of the main thoroughfares here. This is Hanuama Bay. We are spending the day here snorkeling. Just finished snorkeling at Hanuama Bay. Pretty busy location for tourists to come snorkeling. Fortunately, a little wavy today, so a little bit rough and not the clearest. Saw a lot of fish, but it was pretty rough, so there was a lot of sand and particles suspended in the water. So, but it was still good nonetheless, and have some video of some of the fish.
I think we should have brought some water with us.
Water? For what?
What
are we doing?
Climbing a mountain.
Climbing a mountain. We're going up to Makapu'u Lighthouse. Starting here, and we're going all the way up to the top. So, we're a good chunk of the way up to the lighthouse. As you can see, the path is paved, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's super easy. It's pretty hot today and it's pretty steep, so make sure you got sunscreen and bring some water. Looking forward to the view at the top. So we just reached the lookout above Makapu'u Lighthouse. You can see it there in the distance. Little trail leading up to it. I think you used to be able to walk over to it. Looks like the trail might be closed now, so this is probably the closest we're going to get to the lighthouse, but there's still a trail that goes further up to the top so that you can see the coast the other way, so we'll head up that way now. So this is the top of Makapu'u Lighthouse Point. Very windy up here today, but what an amazing view. And there is the lighthouse out on the point. Pretty spectacular. Well worth the climb. Just on our way back down, almost back to the parking lot, from viewing Makapu'u Lighthouse. Much easier coming down than going up. Definitely worth it if you're outside of Honolulu and looking for something to do. Ooh, that's the way to get up. So yeah, if you're in Oahu and you're looking for a place to go, check it out. Where do I find one of those? Just found our first spider in Hawaii. Pretty little orb weaver. You know, when you think of Hawaii, you think of volcanic shores. For the most part, we haven't seen very many, but we just got past the Makapu'u Lighthouse and decided to come down to the beach, and lo and behold, we found some very nice volcanic beaches. Beautiful. And Makapu'u Lighthouse is actually just off in the distance on the hill there. It's very rough having to be in Hawaii. Very rough indeed. Unfortunately, I don't have the windscreen on, and it's pretty windy today, so it's probably going to pick up a little bit of that in the microphone. But one of the best things about Oahu in December is that it's off season, and so there are not a lot of people on the beach. In fact, one of the great things about being here right now is that you get a little piece of paradise all to your lonesome. There are, I think, 2 other people on this mile stretch of beach, which is pretty crazy and pretty awesome. Another cool thing when beachcombing is you find stuff that washes up on the beach, including coconuts. Just like Survivor. Too bad we don't have a machete. Found a couple of them already. Something else to mention about Oahu. There are a lot of doves here. But more than doves, there are a lot of chickens. And they They roam everywhere. This is the view from tonight's location. We are staying in Hauula on the northeast shore of Oahu. And this is our beach. We are in an Airbnb. This is a view of the interior terrain from our Airbnb in Panalu'u. Gives an idea of what the mountainside looks like. Just below us is the Kamehameha Highway. Okay, we just stopped quick in Kahuku on our way to the north coast at the Kahuku Superette that apparently has some of the best poke in Oahu. So we just picked up a little bit to try. Big fan of poke. This one is tuna. They've got a number of different kinds. So we'll give it a try. Okay. Kahuku Superette poke. Let's see. It's good. It's really good. There's a lot of soy sauce in there. Ooh, it's spicy. It's good. This is Shark's Cove. Another popular spot for snorkeling in Oahu. Very shallow bay. Relatively clear. Good place to go in December because it's very protected. So you don't get exposed to the currents as much. Although even on the edges here, they do warn of very strong currents, and it is clear to see that there's a pretty strong current flowing out of the bay that you would want to avoid. Still a pretty neat place if you're looking to find some fish. We are not going to be snorkeling here. Today is not a swimming day for us. What's this?
Giovanni shrimp.
Whew. Just got through the spicy shrimp at Giovanni's. Really, really good, but really, really hot. I am sweating. But the flavor is awesome. The taste is incredible. But they will make you sweat. Fantastic. Whew. There's no better way to cool off after Giovanni's hot and spicy shrimp than shaved ice. So we're gonna go with the mango passion fruit. Whew, still sweating. Can't wait. This is the shaved ice truck right beside Giovanni's. This is Giovanni's right in there. Stopped first for Giovanni's. Had our shrimp. Now we're gonna cool off with some shave ice. All right, here we go. Good. Quick stop here at the Wakiawa Botanical Garden. And go for a short walk. It's a very neat place if you like vegetation. Very, very interesting plant life in here, including this behemoth, the banyan tree. And it's very big. The bottom trail here at the Botanical Garden is very lush, extremely lush, very neat. This is the lower trail in the Botanical Garden. This one is not paved. Even comes with a flash flood warning, so you don't want to be down here when it's raining. It's a pretty rough cut trail, but great way to see some of the vegetation. That's a cool tree. Eucalyptus tree. This tree self-camouflages. And it's very, very, very big. Also cool, these stands of bamboo. My guess is that the blueness of the water won't come through, but I hope it does. Unreal. Absolutely beautiful. Really quite amazing.